This is video 2 for 12.7, and this video we're going to look at some examples of problems you're going to see on your homework. Find the theoretical probability of an event when rolling a 12-sided die. So on a 12-sided die, it obviously has 12 sides, and each side is a different number from 1 to 12. So we want to know what's the probability of rolling a 6. Well, on a 12-sided die, there's only one side that has the number 6. So that's 1 out of how many total possible possible numbers are there? There's 12 sides. I mean, 12 possible sides. So this would be 1/12. Okay. What are the odds in favor of rolling a 3 on a 6-sided die? So we have 6 sides. On each side there is the numbers from 1 to 6. So the odds in favor of rolling a 3, there's only one 3, so that's 1. And then the odds of not rolling a 3, well, there's 5 other ways. We can have a 1, we can roll a 2, we can roll a 4, a 5, or a 6. So odds in favor of rolling a 3 is 1. Odds unfavorable would be 5. The spinner at the right is divided into 8 equal parts. Find the theoretical probability of landing on the given sections of the spinner. So this says not less than 3. So if it's not less than 3, then it's 3 or more. So we have 3 or more. There are 6 ways to roll a 3 or more that are not less than 3 out of 8. I'm going to move this because I want to reduce it to 3/4. Make sure he says simplify your answer. Alright, again, the spinner at the right is divided into 8 equal parts. Find the theoretical probability of landing on the given section of the spinner. An even number. So how many even numbers are on here? 2, 4, 6, 8. Those are 4 even numbers out of 8 total parts. So that reduces to 1/2. Alright, number 9. Use the spinner at the right. Find the odds in favor of rolling an odd number. Oh, a lot of words, odds. Alright, so odds in favor. So how many odds are there? There are 4 odds. And the odds in favor of rolling an odd, and then the unfavorable would be there are 4 evens. So there's 4 to 4. Now, they do want to simplify our answer. So reduce, and that reduces from up to a 1-to-1. 1-to-1 odds in favor of rolling an odd number. All right, number 10 says odds against. So not favorable is going to be first. So not favorable of rolling a 5. So everything but a 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ways to roll not a 5. And then favorable of rolling a 5, well, there's only one 5. So this is 7-to-1. All right, number 12. The results of a survey of 100 randomly selected students at a 2,000 student high school are shown at the right. Find the experimental probability that a student selected at random has given plans after graduation. So this says a 4-year college. So this is the only one that's a 4-year college. So that's 43 out of a total of 100 students. And if you wanted to check that out, you can add all those together, and that's still 100. So this says simplified fraction, so it's 43 over 100. That does not simplify anymore. All right, out of 160 workers surveyed at a company, 31 walked to work. Out of 160, 31 walk. What is the experimental probability that a randomly selected worker at that company walks to work? So we're going to take our calculator and divide 31 by 160. Now, the reason I'm dividing is because it says they want a decimal. Now, they do not want us to round this decimal, so make sure you type all the digits. So this is 0.19375. So, predict how many out of the 2,600 workers at the company will walk. So we're going to take that probability, 0.19375, and multiply it times the total number of workers at the company. And we get about 500. Now that does, when you type this in your calculator, you get 503.75. This is round to the nearest tens, not tenths, tens. So the number in the tens place right now is a 0. The number to the right of that is not big enough to make that 0 go up. So we're going to keep the 5 and the 0, and we're going to change the number in the ones place to a 0. So it's about 500 workers will walk to work. All right, so that is theoretical and experimental probability homework examples.